I think it's working. I hope it's working. I'm just checking everything looks like it's connected properly. Oh my god. Oh my god, Bleeties, did we sort it out? Did we sort it out? I appreciate that Stream Elements is apparently doing its own thing. And yep, I thought as much. It hasn't saved my settings for what game I'm playing. There we go. There we go, that's better. Oh my god. Okay, good morning, Bleeties, good morning. As we all know, I am a very EP sheepy, very EP. I'm not the best at mornings. But for you I'll do it. Good morning, Antori. Good morning. I hope that you are having a wonderful morning. I hope you're having a lovely day. I really do. It's a delight to see you. So yeah, wow, yesterday we had so many problems. It's unreal. I had so many bitrate drops. My connection kept falling off. So I'm very sorry to everybody who came yesterday and was watching me in approximately like 2 frames a second when it was working well. But it's good. It's good to be back. I've made some changes to my temporary setup while I'm here. That has involved acquiring a booster and an Ethernet cable. And is it incredibly ratchet, this setup? Yes it is. And once again I am shaped by the scuff. Good morning, Jabez. I am drinking lemon and lime flavored sparkling water. Thank you very much. I hope you are also having a good drink. Being a sheep, as much as I want to be drinking coffee at this time of day, it's not very good for me. It's not very good for me, you know. This pale pink floof of mine, it stains real easy. I am having an excellent morning, Antori. Now that my setup is more stable, thank you very much. And hopefully things will run better. Touch wood. It's too warm, so you're drinking iced coffee. Wow, I wish I could say the same, Jabez. Unfortunately, in this neck of the woods, it's about 3 degrees right now, so it's not really cold drink weather. Not to say that my water isn't cold. It's not warm or anything, but it's like room temp fizzy water. But yeah. I'm hoping that the chat is legible. Like I said, this is a temporary fix for now using Restream's inbuilt overlay, because I'm having some trouble with the API. The API for my cute chat is only picking up Twitch and isn't recognizing that YouTube is there. So for the time being, we're gonna have to make do. I'm sorry, but this sheep is kind of a peasant. But we're doing the best we can with what we've got. So it is time. Just a reminder. If you missed what happened yesterday, we didn't get too far. because of our technical issues. We didn't get too far, but we have confirmed that there was a problem with the clocks and that the clocks were tampered with, and only Mekamaru's clock was correct. And of course we've had some questions around Nagito and his reliability. So with that in mind, Let's get Danganronpa open because I'm sure you are dying to carry on. I think we're getting to a pretty crucial point now, which is exciting. It's exciting. Okay. I'm just waiting. Usually I have the game preloaded, but I started the stream like a minute or two early today just to make sure that everything was running properly. Because I've been having a few hiccups with Stream Elements integration. I'm still kind of new to it. And making a bit of a mess of it. That is honestly, yes. Rest in peace, Nakamaru. Rip indeed, Jabez. Yeah, every single case has been tampered with. Like, what is wrong with people? Like, why is no one bothered? Hey, EP. I mean, why am I reading out my own name? Yahiro, help me. Hey, Yahiro. It is lovely to see you. Good morning. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So yeah, so after the technical hitches, we're finally back. English isn't Englishing. My everything isn't everythinging. To be honest with you, Yahiro, it's evening for you. Oh, good evening to you. Man, time zones. Honestly, do you know what? Not even once. Why? Who needs a time zone? Let's just all have like one global universal time. And we just preface it with like sun's up or sun's down. Because honestly, what is time? I don't buy into it. And do you know what I could really do with here? I could really do with the Discord soundboard, because do you know what? My favorite thing in the whole world is the duck. The Discord soundbite. The Discord soundbite duck. Just whack, 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 whack. I love it so much. Okay. Right, I'm gonna stop being an absolute goon. Make myself a little bit smaller. What is going on with that? Hold on a second. I just realized that my chat is being a bit weird. It's not showing the full hum. If I made it bigger, does it make any difference? No, it doesn't. Okay, so the chat scroll seems to be a bit wacky. Oh man, these temporary fixes. Again, I apologize for the pure scuff that is the stream. Oh man, do you know what, Antori, that would be amazing. Less hours of work and more hours of sleep. I can get on board with that. Okay, sorry for the minor delay. It's just because I'm faffing with my phone, because I'm still having to use my phone as my temporary second screen, which is less than ideal. Don't get me wrong, I love my little Samsung phone, but that screen is small. It's very small. Too small for me. I wish it was bigger. Okay, so and turn around. Bam. Okay. Right, we're doing the best we can with what we got. Let's fucking go. Let's go, Bleaties. Let's go. Let's do some trialing. So, I can't remember how to... Hold on a second. If I go to F1, can we see... If I go to system, is it on system? Yeah. So we can see briefly... Just a reminder for those of you who missed this yesterday, and also because of the connectivity issues, yes, the smooth frame rate video is on YouTube, but not everybody wants to go and check that out, especially if they were present at the stream. Just a quick reminder. So the only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Shaki. They had something in common. I said this at the time, so I feel mega big brain. I feel mega big brain right now. Because yes, I said this at the time. What do they have in common? They were all in the deluxe rooms. They were all in the deluxe rooms, bleaties. So what we're about to confirm. Let's have a quick check-in on Chibimi. Chibimi is all good. Thank goodness. Apparently time doesn't really pass for Chibimi. Time doesn't really pass for Chibimi when we're having trials. And thank God it doesn't, because can you imagine how many times my Tamagotchi pets would have died? Can you imagine how many times they would have died if I had to keep stopping during trials? Because I get too caught up. I get too caught up yapping and theorizing, and it's just, yeah, it's dumb. But here I am, and this is what we do. This is what we do. Oh, good morning, Danu. Hi, I hope you're having a fantastic morning. I do still live, even though the technical scuff basically killed me yesterday. Yeah, Chibimi is always Chibimi, Antari. Thank God for Chibimi. Why is there an X? The X means she's dead. Sad but true. Sad but true. Once upon a time she was alive and standing there, but now victim probably of her own sass, because she was kind of a bitch, to be honest with you. She was kind of an ornery bitch, and she had her cute moments. But oh my god, I do wonder, what was her upbringing like? Because she was just pure cancer to everybody. She was so unbelievably toxic. But then she'd have these really cute moments that was like mega redeeming. And what about Hyoko, by the way? Obviously, like looking at the picture on the right side of the screen there. Yeah, so she'd be like an absolute cunt, and then all of a sudden she'd say something really cute and adorable and innocent, and it was just like, wow, I don't know whether I feel sorry for her or if I just can't stand her. You know, there was no kind of in-between. Skill issue, for real. For real. I need to learn how to like become, you know how like you have the avatar, right? Instead of being an airbender, I need to be a Wi-Fi bender. I need to be a Wi-Fi bender. Can you imagine how lit that would be? Fuck 5G, I'm on EPG. And I move at the speed of double light. So, could this be a secret that points to the killer? Personally, I don't think it does. Oh gosh, Hangman's Gambit. Okay, so we know already. Now I have to remember how to button. Okay. I need to remember what the fuck I'm doing. So it's a deluxe room. That's our issue here. It's definitely like the deluxe rooms. All of these three people were in deluxe rooms. They didn't hear anything. Oh, apparently two things just collided. That's not great. That's not great. Ah! Whoopsie. Yeah, so they were in deluxe rooms. I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to get rid of them. Do. Come on, give me an X. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. No, can't let these two collide. Ah! This can get real stressful. In a way that it shouldn't be stressful, right? It's just a silly word game. But something about the... I think it's the time pressure, isn't it? It's the time pressure. It's like mega stress. Okay. I can spell. Okay, I don't want things clattering into each other. I'm starting to get the hang of it at least. Okay, bam. Whew. We fucking got it. We got it, pleaties. How absolutely genius are we? How genius are we? Also, I am keenly aware that the text of the chat is annoyingly not white, which I thought it was. Oh, for goodness sake. We'll get there eventually. Wi-Fi connected but no internet. Yeah, that's my favorite one, Antori. That's my favorite one. Is that Chiaki? No, that's not Chiaki Jabez, thank God. She was too loved. Most powerful person in the world. You think so, Danu? I love this whole concept. I love this concept of the Hyoko-verse. But no, Chiaki is very much with us, and thank God she is, because what would we do without her? We'd be so stuffed. I don't know how we cope. I wouldn't cope. Yeah, we'd be completely screwed. Just you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna type in chat. It's gotta be a salute from me. It's gotta be a salute from me for Chaki. She's the best of us. Better than all of us. I wish I understood though why the restream chat is coming in clips like that. It's like lagging behind. There appears to be a delay. So my apologies there. I wonder if I make myself a little bit smaller. Nope, that doesn't make any difference whatsoever. It doesn't make any difference. Oh well. I tried and I'm sorry. It didn't work. I hope that maybe it was just like the top of the model clipping, but no, that wasn't it. I'm sorry. But yeah, without Chaki, we'd be up shit creek without any paddles. So Nagito, Sonia, and Chaki, the three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm so glad that Hajime is on form. He's on form today. Thank God. If I recall, the deluxe rooms are well insulated, very comfortable, have nice beds, a bit gaudy. I don't know where he's going with this, but oh my God, it could go so many ways. That's right. There we go. Soundproof and with excellent insulation. Just like everybody here's bedrooms. Am I right? Definitely not me. Not where I am right now. Man, I can't wait to have my own comfortable soundproof setup back. At least if they were in a creek, they'd have Nekomaru to keep them company. Oh my God, Antori, please. Please, my heart, I can't take it. It's sad but true. So we know that the rooms all have different qualities, so yes. The reason that the people in deluxe rooms didn't hear jack shit. You see, this game, it gives you all the clues you need while you're playing. You just have to pay attention, like, especially every time Monokuma opens his mouth. It's going to be something important, you know? The reason we could not hear a rumbling noise. That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. Well, thank God for that. What would we have done otherwise? You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve course student talent? Okay, but fuck you. Okay, but actually, Nagito, go fuck yourself. Did anybody else? The dripping ire with which he said that. The sarcasm, the disrespect, the shade. Nagito, get in the sea. What an absolute prick. I mean, same Daniel, can't be me. Can't be. This fucking guy. This, if I could set him on fire, I wouldn't piss on him to put him out. That's how much I can't stand him. Fuck you, Nagito. Hajime, don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. You're above it. You're above it, Hajime. What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Sorry, thank you very much. My Twitch screen on my phone just decided to go away. Like, don't do that. I need to be able to see what's happening. I'm turning into a pyro sheep. Oh, do you appreciate that insult, Daniel? That's like one of my favorite. That's like one of my favorite British. Super British. I wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire. That, and if you upset someone, pissed in your Cheerios, pissed in your cornflakes. No, I'm not turning into a pyro sheep. No, as much as I might want to set him on fire, it might actually hurt someone important, and that would be too much of a tragedy. Can't have that. Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer. Well, I still think he did it himself. I still think Nekomaru actually set this up. Well, hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is? Well, the fact that just now is a very important clue. And a decisive factor in identifying the killer. Because very few people were able to hear, I guess? Decisive factor. Somehow, I feel like I understand what Nikito means. Does he? Because I gotta be honest with you, Bleaties. I don't have a clue what he's talking about. I don't have a clue. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. I mean, I still feel like it was Nekomaru himself. Can I choose him? No, it's not. Okay, hold on. This whole time I've been writing on the idea it was suicide, but that can't have been possible. So it had to be someone that wasn't in a quiet room because they didn't hear. Does that make sense? Yeah, for real, Antori. Such an amogus moment. Oh my god. This is unexpected. This is very unexpected, and now I'm having a little bit of a panic. Because I was convinced. Like 110% convinced that you know, I was absolutely certain. I was absolutely certain that this was suicide. And now I know for sure it's not. Well, now I am up shit creek without a paddle because I didn't have an alternative theory. Okay, so that's not... It can't be Nekomaru, but... Does that mean... It can't... Someone who knew. Oh my god, Bleaties. Yeah, right, Antori? Like, the fact that the previous one was suicide as well, at this case. Like, in the OG case 4 was suicide. And it still feels to me like this should be suicide. And everything about it makes sense that it's suicide, unless this is going to be a misdirect. I mean, we've had a couple of misdirects before where they've deliberately been like, oh no, but the killer is, and then they've changed their minds and gone, oh no, that's not the case, that's not the case, we're smarter than that. But first we're going to piss you off by telling you that what you thought was right and wrong simultaneously isn't the case. Oh man. Okay, I should think it over. Except I should think it over and I'm on a timer. I mean, Fuyuhiko looks the most panicked. And generally, the person that looks panicked okay. I know this is a horrible thing to say, but I'm sorry guys, I was kind of hoping that it was him. So it has to be oh, please don't be Fuyuhiko. I don't want it to be Fuyuhiko. Okay, good, it isn't. Okay, good, it isn't. Well, this is really bad. This is really bad of me. I'm literally just like process of eliminating it now, which is weak. It's weak. Probably this is probably like the last case. Okay, the last case was horrible because everything about it made sense, but like the way that in my head I planned it out, it made sense. And then it turned out that the game had a completely other system, a completely other expectation for like what was gonna be happening. And I thought all of these cool things were gonna happen and then they didn't. But now, this case, it felt really straightforward up until this point. I was so sure that I was correct. But that means man, wow, I am literally like hand on head, like who the fuck? Who is it? Who could it be? Oh no, wait. Wait. Oh no, Bleaties, no, it can't be. I think we're gonna have to accuse Gundam. I think we have to accuse Gundam, but I don't want to do that. Because he was there when the clocks went off. But he was like so calm, and he's been very quiet. Otherwise, he's been very quiet. Oh no, please. Oh. I hope this is wrong. No. No, why did this can't be. Not Gundam. Please not Gundam, no, I liked him too much. Not this. Not this, he's too much of a good egg. He's too much of a good egg. I can't. This has to be a red herring. This has to be a red herring. I refuse to accept this. I refuse to accept this. Gundam wouldn't hurt anybody. Gundam wouldn't hurt anybody. Come on, there's no. Oh, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this. This is too heartbreaking. Please be a lie. Gundam, there's something I want to ask you. When the alarm rang at Strawberry House, you rushed over there too, right? Which makes no sense because he was staying in a deluxe room, so he shouldn't have been able to hear. He shouldn't have been able to hear. No. No. This... Why? Why? I can't... do you know what? I'm just gonna see myself out. Every time I become attached to a character, every single time, without fail, I get my heart broken. This is why I have trust issues. This is why I have trust issues. You gotta break some good eggs. I mean, that's fair, Dan, you. If only I was making the mother of all omelets. Do you know what? I could really go for an omelet, actually. Oh man, all of a sudden my Gundam emote takes on a whole new meaning. Oh no. What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it. I guess it kind of makes sense that Gundam might do this because sure, he wouldn't hurt a fly, but a fly is organic. And when we spoke to him, he did voice, he thought that Nekomaru had no soul and was an abhorrence, so I guess he kind of did give a clue. Why were you able to hear it? Hear what? I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Here it comes, Bleaties, here it comes. The nail in the coffin. The nail in the coffin. The omelette of my emotions. 100%, Danu. Man, I have been so played. I've been so played. I'm never gonna recover. I'm never gonna recover. Holy shit. First, like, I can't deal with this. One after another. One after another. Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm? Now that you mention it... Gundam? Oh no. Oh no, now it got even worse. Because now we have the Sonya element. Bleaties. Sonya and Gundam were meant to be, and now she's just like gonna be heartbroken because how could you do this, Gundam? I didn't believe you were capable of murder. There is only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right? Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right? Sonya. Oh, Sonya, baby girl. Sonya, no. No, I don't think he does. Oh, thank you very much for the coffee, Danu. Thank you. Very much appreciated, and I'm very much looking forward to that coffee. I don't know about coffee. I think I'm gonna need something stronger after all this heartbreak. How could he, Jabez? Same. The killer was among us all along. Honestly, Antori, I can't. She desperately... Sonya clearly likes Gundam, okay? She really wanted it to not not be the case. She wanted him to be the best egg. So did I. So did I, Bleaties. I wanted him to be the best egg. I kind of hoped he'd get to the end, and right now Fuyuhiko is my only hope. He's my final hope for getting to the end alive, and if he goes out, damn, that's it. It's game over. This is game over for my heart. Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Oh, because Fuyuhiko might have seen, I guess. Me? Yeah, because you're already out there. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh god, I hate this. Absolutely. This is heartbreaking. You can't trust anyone, Daniel, I know, but oh man, I really wanted to. I wanted to trust them so much. Yeah, True Davis, Nekomaru can rest in peace now. Fucking absolutely, like, 007's in chat for Nekomaru, Ripperones and Pepperones. You've been avenged. You've been avenged. We've got him. But I'm absolutely mortified by the result. Mortified. Yes, absolutely, Antori. Absolutely. The more it sinks in, the more you realize this is maximum despair that you could get from killing someone. Like, the dude's... Poor Nekomaru, he died twice. He died twice. This is unbelievably cruel. You know? I'm guessing that the Dark Davis of Destruction had something to do with the ultimate weapon as well, figuring it out. Oh man. Well, we're gonna find out. As much as I hate it with every fiber of my fluffy being, we're gonna find out. After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing. Right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back. I hate that he's right. I hate that he's right. And he's absolutely right. And it pisses me off so much. It pisses me off so much. I'm angry and I'm sad. And I don't think I don't know, I think I probably say this every single time someone dies, but I feel so disappointed. Even more disappointed. Every time someone else dies, I'm angry and I'm upset and I'm disappointed. And it never gets less angry making and upsetting and disappointing. I'm mortified. I'm mortified. Even though Nekomaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance. And they did. Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire. In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for which means, when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower. Oh, this gets worse and worse. And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge. No, it seems like there was perhaps an unintentional, "Hey Ethan, good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're having a fantastic morning." Honestly, this dude's, oh man, the act the act, the full Amogus experience, and I feel so had. So absolutely had. It's unreal. Completely and utterly mortified. Mortified, sad, heartbroken. Everything. All of the emotions. I can't choose one. I'm experiencing everything at once. I don't know. It's one more step, you know, one more step and I'm gonna implode. I'm gonna implode and I'm just gonna turn into a ball of poof. Gone. Disintegrating into fluff. Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room. Just like us. The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. Yeah, but guess what they didn't do? After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives them a stronger alibi. Well, I really appreciate Nagito's tips for how to get away with murder if you're staying in a decent hotel room. As usual, Nagito does everything possible to put my nose out of joint. Oh man. When does he become likable? When does Nagito become likable? Please, somebody tell me. Somebody! Ah! Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi. Because I was in the lounge. That's... Oh, we get a cute... Oh my god, I love this. I love this. We get a floor plan. We get a floor plan? Look at this. This is next level. Is it stuttering for anyone? If the audio is stuttering, do let me know. If anybody else is hearing stuttering, Danu is hearing stuttering, which is concerning for me. It shouldn't be. Is it just the music audio, Danu? Or is it also my speech? Is it my microphone? I do have an unusually scuffed setup. So there is a real chance my audio might be a bit, as we say in the profession, fucky. If that's the case, please do let me know. There is a possibility I'm having some stuttering. Let me know. It's all good, Jabez? Okay, so it's okay on Twitch. Twitch is okay, so it might be a YouTube issue. Apologies if that is the case. So, the killer couldn't go back to their room and ended up hearing the lounge alarm. All good your side, Antori? Thank you. See, I think it might be a YouTube issue, Danu. I'm sorry to report. It might, if there's stuttering in the audio on YouTube, it might be worth hopping over to Twitch instead. Just to avoid that. So yeah, so when the alarm went off, our boy was actually already here. He was just kind of lying in wait. And that's absolutely gutting. How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? Oh, you restarted and it's fixed now. Okay, Dan. Oh, I'm so good to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that, Danu. My stream literally died yesterday because of tech issues, so I'm kind of just waiting for even more tech issues to happen. In not too long from now, in just under 2 weeks' time, I will be returning. I will be returning to my usual field. So I will be back in my proper space doing proper streaming, you know, with an actual like proper desk and 2 monitors and space. And don't have to worry about my my audio, like my speech, me being too loud. Because just a reminder right now, I am helping EP Baba and EP Mama are not very well. My Baba especially. He had some serious illness recently, and I'm just helping with the recovery. So looking forward to getting back to my own grassy greens, and getting back to just having fun and not being basically a carer in-house. So yeah, apologies for the scuff, but I'm sure you appreciate that it can't be helped right now. So thank you my darling Bleaties. Thank you again for your eternal patience. Yeah, YouTube got you worried, Dan. You got me worried too. Holy shit. Oh, my heart. I don't think I can take many more tech issues. I don't think I can take many more tech issues. So yeah, Gundam was there the whole time. Also, Akane, why? Why are you telling him, like, how to avoid being caught? Bless her, she means well. But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down. If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden. Man, Chiaki's so smart. My goddess, my princess, my angel, my wife. You're so smart, you're so beautiful, you're so cute. Please, be mine. Be mine! What would I do without her? What would I do without her? If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal. But how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed. Oh no, he's gonna snap. He's gonna snap. Gundam, please, can you at least say something? Oh no. Chuny wife is having a mini meltdown about Chuny husband. Oh no, the Devas are out. This is how you know it's real shit. This is how you know it's real shit, Bleaties. The hamsters have come out. Oh, thank you, Jabez. Thank you. I appreciate the wishes. I really do. Answer me this, including myself and my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess? I mean, he's right. They have a lot of ears. The hamsters could have woken him up. Oh, please, God, I just... Please, I've been a red herring this whole time. Please, I don't want Gundam to be a murderer. Please. I love the chubby hamster. He's the best. He's my bro. He a big hammy. The Devas are out for blood. For real, Antori. But oh my god, I just don't want it. I just so don't want him to be a murderer. I really don't. I really want the hamsters to have woken him up. I know this sounds like insane. I don't want anyone to have died, but I really want this to have been suicide. I really want the accusation of it being Gundam to be a stupid red herring. Just like we had in the previous trial, we had some dumb red herrings. I so don't want it to be him. The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. Which means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist. I really hope that's true. Bleaties, Bleaties, please. This has to be true, right? This has to be true. This has to be true. I'm huffing so much copium right now. I'm huffing so much copium. I'm coping so hard. Holy fuck. Please. Please. Danu. He's bad for me. Oh. Oh god. I think you're right. But I just so don't want it. I just so want it to be him. Ah. Not the animal lover. Is that your argument? You bastard. Do you understand the situation you're in right now? Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. The sweating. This is not a promising react. This is not a promising react, Bleaties. I don't think this is good. We've not seen this face before. This is the face of someone who is panicking. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right, that's all it was. The world is always so simple. Although it does raise the question, why did you need the bathroom? Well, why did you need to use the toilet if you haven't been eating or drinking? Was there anything even in there to, you know? You know what I'm saying? Without being gross? Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect? I mean, yeah, low-key. A bit too perfect indeed. A bit too perfect indeed. And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part. I mean, we appear to have changed stories. We've changed stories, Bleaties. This doesn't fill me with confidence. This doesn't fill me with confidence. We've gone from it was the hamsters and they woke me up to I was awake anyway and was going to the toilet. That is... I don't know how much more copium I can huff. Yeah, Nagito, as much as I hate him, he's right. He's right, Bleaties. I hate this. I hate this. My heart is shattered. My heart is shattered. I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with a majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer. I mean, he's got a point. Gundam can disagree all he wants, but as long as everybody believes it, although I think Sonya might argue for him. Sonya might argue for him. Hold on a sec. You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know. Hey, what do you mean the class trial? It's just the opening act. Monokuma feels kind of offended by that. I mean, after all, he's our precious baby bear and he's the star of the show. He's the star of the show. This is not an opening act. This is the main event. And he would thank you to remember that. He will thank you to remember that. Right. Our berry boy, he's the berry best. Or perhaps I should say, It's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Well, it's better than him gooning himself to death over hope. Yeah, I'll take the stomach ulcers. Seriously, let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health. Like, could you collapse from poor health? I kind of feel like you'd be doing me the biggest favor possible. You know? Nikito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it? Oh, now he goes quiet. All of a sudden he shuts up. All of a sudden he shuts up. He's like, I spent a month writing this script and you call it boring? Yeah, for real. Absolutely Monokuma is gonna be mad. Of course Monokuma is gonna. I would be mad too if someone was like, wow, this fun that you've planned for us, this ride, this is shit. Dog water. Trash. It's like going to the Oscars and being stopped at the door. Mortified. At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something? When the text is highlighted like that, you know that that something is important. I'm intrigued. What else did he find? When we were in control of him, right? What else did he find that he's not sharing? What is he not telling us? Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already. I'm gonna guess. I feel like his discovery. He seems to care so much less. I mean, I still think that this is probably all a simulation because the environments are wacky as fuck, right? Absolutely unhinged environments, and like, how is this all possible? And this doesn't seem right. This seems like there's no way. I don't believe enough time has passed that like the school building could be turned into that much of a rotten carcass. I know that we've been asleep for a little bit. We've lost some memories, but definitely not about like 100 years worth. There's no way. I don't think we were in stasis or something like that. I think that's stupid. So I still feel like this is probably some kind of simulation, and if anybody is going to figure it out, it's Belland. This boy right here, who always knows more than everybody else somehow. If anybody knows, Sasito knows. Ah, you said opening act again! Please hold on. We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal. She really wants to hear a rebuttal? Girl, that ship has sailed. That ship has sailed. Please, he doesn't have a rebuttal. He thought, first of all, that the hamsters were an alibi, and then he thought that going for a piss was an alibi. This ain't it. This ain't it, sis. He's not really even trying to refute. Ah, but he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore. Gundam! I mean, she really wants this. I mean, she's where I am. Like, she is now where I was a few minutes ago. You know, this is the moment. Oh no. Joseph Joestar, why'd you have to do it? Why'd you do it? Why? Why'd you have to be a bad egg? Come on, Jojo. Jojo, no. I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning. Since the beginning? Okay, but what? What does that mean? Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? I mean, that sounds about right. Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway? Well, you must have completed the final dead room, and I'm gonna guess it was with the help of your hammy helpers. I see. The contact elevator was broken. As I recall, the killer tampered with Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it is an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House. Yeah, but what if you had hamsters to help you, who could do all the button pressing and stuff, you know? Also, there's that secret passageway. And what's wrong with that? If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House. However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing. I mean, you were, but the question is why, because you shouldn't have been. Which means your assumption is clearly wrong. Is it clearly wrong? I don't think it's clearly wrong. I think there's a lot of ways we can pull this apart, and I don't like that, but I have to face the truth. I have to put on my big U pants. I gotta put on my big U pants and accept that, you know what? He's a bad egg and he done did it. And I hate that he done did it. But his argument is more full of holes than Swiss cheese. Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided. Okay, Soda just wants an easy life. Oh, the fat hammy is my fave. Look at him. Look at that fucking ball of ham. Look, I love them. I love them. The hamsters are the best characters. The hamsters, I cannot convict them of any kind of evil doing because they are only as bad as their trainer. And if their trainer's done it, then there's no more I can say. There's no more I can say. My heart. Yeah, looks like he enjoyed the food. He did. Oh, look, we got a little stream bot. I love it. Hey, Mr. Roboto. It's so sweet that you think that I would be interested in purchasing viewers, but I'm good, thank you very much. Quality over quantity. And my darling bleaties are of the highest quality. 24 karat EP gold. 24 karat EP gold. Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction. Yeah? You wanna bet? Bro said bet. Watch this space. That's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. He is not wrong. He is not wrong. Absolutely. Absolutely something is wrong. Because he said he couldn't get from house to house, and he definitely can. Clowns to the left of me, hamsters to the right, here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Stuck in this trial with you. He's going down. He's going down. It's gotta be. Let's see what the arguments are, but it's gotta be. There is a way through. We know there is. Okay, I don't know. I don't know about any of these, but let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, Bleaties. The elevator was the only means of travel. Was it? No, it wasn't. My assumptions collapse, and the elevator was... It was broken at Grape House. I'm looking for more statements I can use. So far, nothing. An accomplice? Maybe the hamster's secret passageway. Yes. Yes, secret passageway. Okay, that's it. Okay, I have to. I'm gonna steal that secret passageway comment. Okay. I'm gonna find out what it is. Oh man, okay. It wasn't the only means. There was a secret passage, and I'm gonna getcha. I might have to put my microphone down for a sec though, and it's gonna make a funny noise. Okay, let me just... Right, microphone is down. I apologize if you can hear the horrible sound of my laptop screaming. And also, I might be a bit quieter all of a sudden. Okay. Oopsie. Okay. Okay, I've got the comment I want. I know what we're gonna do. I'm ready, Bleaties. I'm so ready. I was born ready. Yes! Yes! Oh, I feel so incredibly smart right now. I feel so smart right now. Because there was a secret passageway and we know it. I'm so... I feel so vindicated because I keep forgetting about that function. I keep forgetting about the memory bullet function. And the one time I remember it, it's actually correct. Oh man, that feels so good. Even Danganronpa is brain rot. For real, Danu. There's no escape. Such a method does not exist. But it does because we know about it. Because Nagito used it to just appear. He just appeared. You know? It's true, Antori, there really is no useless information in this game. Absolutely everything that's said is important. Man, I'm really gonna have to do some tweaking with the chat widget again. I'm so sorry, guys. It's so hard to read. I thought I finally nailed it. But no. Have to get on to restream and fix that afterwards. I am so sorry. Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method? Yeah, why don't we? Hey, Nagito, you finally have a use. You sassy motherfucker. Look at that. Look at that disgusted face. And yet there's 1,000 million fucking Fujoshi trash out there who are like, oh my god, step on me. Step on me, spit on me. You know? God. I mean, I have my moments, but not for Nagito. They wrote a character that you love to hate, and they succeeded. I love to hate him with every fiber of my being. Nagito, you should know. What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right? That's right, he just turned up. It's like, why are you here? And he's like, because I showed up. Forehead, because I did. Obviously. Obviously. There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right? Aw, man, what, he was hoping that we'd just choose Gundam and get everybody, like that we wouldn't go through this, but we have to. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. Did you hear that right? Maybe, maybe. Ah, jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show off. What's your fucking problem? What's your problem? You are being such a cunt. The way, like, so as soon as he found out, I mean, I don't know, we don't even know if this is actually true, Bleaties, because Nagito has said this to us. We don't know if this is actually concrete fact. We are just believing this because he said so, right? But this dude, as soon as he found out that Hajime is part of the reserve course students, he has been such a dick to us. Every possible opportunity, talking down without a hint of remorse. He clearly thinks we are human trash. Well and truly he believes that we are the scum of the earth, and the way that he talks to us reflects that. And I will not stand for it. I will not stand for it. EP Sheepy is a member of MAN, Mothers Against Nagito. Proudly so. Okay. My only child may be Chibi Me, but it's a child nonetheless. This fucker keeps coming for me, and he needs to get the fuck off of my dick, okay? He needs to back off. He is so out of line. He's so mad that I'm smart. He's so mad that I'm smart. I have only 2 brain cells, but I still make him look dumb. Do you know what, Nagito? Hate me more. Hate me more. But you're right. There's a door on the first floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. Yes, and we know there is because we saw it, and there it is. After I opened the door and went down... Surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the 3rd floor of Grape House. I really wish that when we'd actually been in control of Nagito, we'd been allowed to go through that door. I really wanted to. Meaning, the 3rd floor and the 4th floor actually connected? Yeah, but I think that we knew that anyway. As far as I'm aware. Yeah, we don't talk about the shitty me's and the snacky me's, Antori. We pretend that, like, I didn't kill multiple we didn't kill multiple Chibi me's. Where's Chibi me right now? Would you like to see Chibi me? Is that what we're doing? You want to see Chibi me? Here's Chibi me. Let's show you. For all of the lovers out there. Here's Chibi Me. Look, she's doing great. She's doing great. She's just like learning to walk and dribbling and being a proper little toddler. Starting to gain her feet. She's still good. She's still good. So, let's get back to the trial. Let's get back to the trial. She's having a great time. She's living her best life. She's living her best life. Unlike us. Unlike us. Or at least unlike me, who right now is living my worst nightmare because I'm stuck between one arrogant ass hat and a truly arrogant ass hat. What happened to the others, Jabez? Well, it was an accident. It was an accident both times. I forgot to check on them. And maybe they died surrounded entirely by their own poop. Maybe. Perhaps. But anyway, moving on. Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want. If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, this... Okay. This is cancer. This is my least favorite minigame. Some of the minigames are like tolerable. Okay, some of the minigames are tolerable. This one I hate. This one I hate. This sucks. Okay, so let's see, because he's gonna talk in riddles. He's gonna talk in riddles, which makes this all the more confusing, bleaties. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know if I'm ready for this. However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room? There's no way they didn't know. That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny. I mean, that sounds like kind of a threat, but also it's not one he's gonna act on. There's no way I can stop. What did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I can't remember what film that's from, but that's definitely a movie reference. That's definitely a movie reference. I feel like if there's anything to do with the hamsters, that's gonna be a defo. Right. Oh no, I have to use my fuck. Oh yeah, I only have a limited number of swords, but I don't know how I know how many swords I have. Oh my god. This is so hard with WASD. Oh! The fucking RSI that I'm getting from clicking so hard. Right, we know that a passage exists already. Yes. Okay. Oh, wait. That. Okay, not gonna lie to you. Pure guess, because it was the first yellow comment. First yellow comment. And it made sense. Wire. And it must have been with the hamsters. It must have been with the hamsters. It wasn't confusion. There was nothing surprising about it. There was nothing surprising about it. We have a phrase for this in the profession. Well lucked. Although of course I'm gonna pretend that it's because I'm an absolute professional gamer with a capital G. Because you know, how else would I get away with it? How else would I get away with it? Okay. This is rough. This is rough. I don't like the way that he talks in riddles. It does make things a bit harder to process. The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body, the hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. It was all intentional misdirection. I'm sure of it, Bleaties. It was all intentional misdirection. Those are all items that weren't in the funhouse. So where did the killer obtain them? Pro gamer. Thank you, Daniel. I'm glad that someone thinks I'm a pro gamer. I do my best. I do my best. Those two brain cells are working overtime. They're working overtime. Whew. Yes, that's right. They weren't in the funhouse. We could only find them in the octagon, so someone had to have gone in there. I mean, that's just logic. The only place I can think of is the octagon. Indeed. In fact, we saw an exact hammer. The oversized comedic Hammer Bros hammer at the back there in a box. So we know that they were found in here. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too. Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the octagon. Uh-oh. Oh no, the hamsters are sweating too now. If even the hamsters are sweating, this is bad. This is bad. I think we've got him cornered, Bleaties. I think we've got him cornered. If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right? Oh no, the hammies, not the hammies. It seems this is the end. Normally, we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So, I'm going to end this right now. I feel like that's not going to be allowed to happen. Hey, what are you... First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meeting point, so he tried going over to Grape Tower, just like we did when we found the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At the time, we didn't know the towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival. Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then? Also, I have to point out, Bleaties, that entire segment played out automatically without any interaction from me, so I had to read really fast. So my timing was a bit weird. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I wouldn't have control of that. That was very rude. Which makes me wonder if what he just said is something he said is gonna be important, because it flew by so quickly. Literally, he can call us a reserve student, but stealing our main character theme is just, yeah, absolutely vile. Too real, and Tori. It's absolutely disrespectful. Same Danyu, trying to steal our thunder. For real. The game is trolling me. It actually is, though. It actually is. First of all, it takes control away from me by giving it to Nagito. who it knows I really want to see fall into the sea with like bricks tied to both feet. And then to add insult to injury, they take my tune. Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta do this? The disrespect. Like, how many more levels? How many more levels of disrespect can we go? Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then? Their plan was to balancing an act of uncertainties, but even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened and come up with a different plan. And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all. Chiaki, my princess, my goddess, my wife, you're so right. You're so right. You're always right. I'm gonna continue summarizing the case, okay? Oh, here we go. Thunder stealing round 2. Oh god, he's rushing again. Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way we could fight head-on with robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered him powerless without fighting him. Oh? That sparked a reaction. Hold on. You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle? I mean... This sounds like a point of contention. What's wrong with that? Uh-oh, okay. So this is the straw that's gonna break the camel's back? Telling Gundam that he didn't partake in honorable combat is the problem? Saying that he committed murder is just like a whatever, no big deal. But as soon as we bring fighting into this is where he draws the line. This is where he draws the line. Yeah, this does feel like we've hit it. We've done it. We've got it. It's gonna come out now. It's gonna come out now. Don't mess with me. I cannot ignore those words. Oh, and this is exactly what Nagito was hoping for. Look at that silly fucking look on his face. Why are you angry all of a sudden? Manliness challenged, indeed, Antori. You fools. Do not understand. You don't understand at all. Ha! You make me laugh. After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. I don't understand anything? What does that mean? It's okay, Akane, I don't expect you to be following. I'm barely following. It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. Wow, okay. I don't know what's in his goon cave, but clearly he needs to change the posters. What do you intend to do? It's obvious. I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions. Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue? Oh my god, honestly, Daniel, like, bro, just tell us. I'm begging, like, shut the fuck up and just get on with it. Just own up already. I don't know, like, I've said this about previous cases as well. I love Danganronpa, I really do, but I feel like in DR2, they went, like, so extra with, like, the padding. sometimes the dialogues and the in-between sections, it feels like way too much just guff and not enough useful, fun gameplay. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me being a whiny little bitch. But yeah, it does feel sometimes like things get dragged out for too long. Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him. It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru. It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation. Just as I thought, truly frail, succumbing so easily to the simple argument. It was just a mere illusion. I mean, it wasn't, because your hamsters could have done that. Your hamsters can press the buttons. Look at those little, like, paws. They're well trained. After all, they helped get, like, that ring back from between the floorboards at the beginning of the game. They're definitely capable of doing what you tell them to. I believe. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations. That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong. Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I am satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. I guess the first one is to have good evidence and the second one is to be right about it. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. Okay, yeah, so basically, you have to have evidence that there's no room for doubt. Well, I'm about to piss on his cornflakes because his hamsters could happily have filled that void, and I have no doubts about that, as long as the game is going to let me do that. You know, sometimes the game goes the long way around. You know, just like the Ace Detective games and stuff, right? You know who's guilty, you know what happened, but there's a specific way they want you to solve the case, and it can be kind of a ball ache, so we'll see. I guess you really don't want to admit it. Well, just as you requested, I will provide an argument that'll leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Oh? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, okay. Here we go. I have to remember how to do this. I hate this. God. Okay, I have to put my mic down a second, please. I'm sorry. How are those misses? Those aren't misses. Wow. Not bullets. Man, this is real hard to do with like one. I can't remember how to get bullets back. Oh shit! I have to restock. Ah. The Dark Davis. Oh. Ah. Shit! I put the words in the wrong order. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fuck. I keep mistyping. I'm panicking. Right. Dark Davis. Oh my god, finally. Finally! Ah! Panique! Panique! Mega panique! Oh man, having to hold my mouse, having to hold my microphone is such a handicap with some of these mini games. Good god, that was rough. Thank you, I did it. Oh, I am well hydrated today. Yeah, I'm glad it's not just me, Danu. Like, when they talk too much, it's like, oh, for God's sake. It's tedious, right? It's tedious. It's tedious. Oh, we've done it. We've fucking done it. We've got him. We've got him banged to rights, bleaties. Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck as long as you had the power of the hamsters you keep with you. Ugh. Are you seriously saying he uses hamsters to press the button on the back of his neck? Of course, that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right? Oh, are they going to bring up the ring at the beginning? Yeah, that's right, Sandy! We remember this from earlier. Ta-da! We saw them press the button. We did this. We saw this. Magic. That's right, because it's incredible. Skyline Lamentation, Art of the Demon Mouse. I love these stupid ability names. That's beautiful. And so the door opened. He literally showed off how he did it. Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved a piece of wallpaper from the battle lighting, right? Yeah, that's right. We've seen many instances when he's done useful things with the hamsters, so we know the hamsters are capable. We know the hamsters are capable. What's gonna happen to the hamsters? I mean, I have a horrible feeling that the hamsters are gonna be going with him. Strength builds lose to summoner builds. It's true, Antori. It's true. Bro should have gotten Dex. Filthy, delicious Dex. Honestly, yeah, I have a terrible feeling. I think the hamsters are going with him. I kind of hope not. My animal-loving heart hopes not, but this is Danganronpa. We're gonna find out. One of them could have secretly got behind Nekomaru and pressed the button on his neck. So, how about it, Gundam? Okay, he's flipping. He's flipping. He's about to lose it. Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it. There you go. As soon as we brought the hamsters into it, it was like, okay, bang to rights. That's what it came down to. It came down to the hamsters. Admit it? You say you admit it? Okay, Princess's heart. This is the moment you can hear it and see it. This is the exact moment her heart shatters into a million pieces. As she now knows that the one that she had a bit of a crush on is a murderer. It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine, then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Okay. Please no more minigames, except let it be the comic book, please just like let it be the end. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. I guess this is his way of saying, take me down, bro. I guess that's what we're doing now. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay. Let's go. So, who set the alarm? What have we got here? Nakamura wakes up. The doorknob came off. Hamsters press the button. There's a huge hammer. What did they do to Nakamura's chest? Okay, so... we're all fiddling with the time. What have we got here? Makamaru wakes up. Who was in the lounge? See, that's that one. What did they do? That wasn't until later. Makamaru comes stomping in. I never saw him walking, but it's funny to imagine him walking like that, literally with his like arms and legs like right out. So he comes in, he knows it's Tai Chi time. Go, my hamsters. Oh, mate. But look at the hamsters go. Look at them go. It's a full-on Wizard of Oz. Fly, my pretties. Okay, I know I shouldn't be wasting time looking at the hamsters, but fucking look at them. So what have we got here? Nekamaru's weakness. Sorry, is his button. Do we have... That's the door button? No, that is this one. Okay, good. That is the neck button. Okay, we good. The wire wrapped around his feet. No, that's later. So we're planting things? Killer destroyed what after leaving the tower? And what's at the end here? Right, fake weapon? Bing. Bing bum, bing bum! Oh no, the time! Look at this goofy face. Look at this goofy face. Who gathered at the lounge? I mean, everybody. Why did Nakamura fall? Because of the floor. Right, door handle broke. Bim bum. Okay, good. Okay, we're doing good, Bleaties. We're doing good. Next one. Okay, what have we got here? Fuyuhiko can't sleep. Oh, look at his little cheeks. He's starving. The alarm's set. Could it... this one? No, okay. No, my bad. Okay, whoopsie. Bad, yes. Who gathered at the lounge? Well, Fuyuhiko can't sleep, so I guess that's not going to the lounge. Killer destroyed what after leaving the tower? I mean, Buton? Okay, Buton destroyed. Right, the wire, that's this one, so that's not relevant. But he chained the door as well? Okay, no, my bad. Let's see, there's him tampering with the clock. What was this back here? What time did Fuyuhiko see Nakamaru? It must be this one? Okay, good. Who was in the lounge since early morning? That could be this one. Should we try? Yeah, okay, so... Good. We're getting there, we're almost done. Right, so who set the lounge clock? Messing with the base of the elevator. Oh, my bad. That's not setting the clock. That's the clock going off. Right, this is everybody being together. I realize now. Ah, I'm so dumb. Okay. This one goes right at the end. At least I thought it did. No, maybe it doesn't. Aha, it's that one. Okay. Hamster and murder. The name of this fucking square. Hamster and murder. Right, tampering. What else have we got here? Nakamaru. He woke up. Where is where we woke up? Is this us? Did we wake up? Hello? No, my bad. Nekomaru dangling in midair. I feel like we already had that though. What about the wire? I mean, we already saw... yeah, hamsters and murderers here. Messing with the contact elevator. Is there a button for that? I don't see one. I'm having a dumb. That must be me waking up. Okay. Oh, that was the last. Okay. Okay. In that case, the wire must be this one. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there, bleaties. That's right, smoke is starting to come out of my ear, but we're doing it. Right, the alarm. Oh, yes. Sweet relief. Sweet relief, okay. Let's go. First, let's go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to Strawberry House's lounge and set the wall clock alarm to 5:30 AM. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. Man, what a bop, what a bop. They obtained these tools from the octagon, which you could only enter when you clear the final dev room. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. What is this pose? This is a proper JoJo pose. Is this a direct reference to the fact that the voice actor is Joseph Joestar? Because that looks feasible, man. I like that. I like that. That goofy grin is quite frightening, though. That goofy grin is quite frightening. That secret being Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. They are the same building, which we knew. It's really roundabout. It is really roundabout, Danu. That is so real. They're straight up stands. They are Antori. Yeah, Sonia's Disney movie moment is officially over. It's murder and we've proved it. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. Yes? There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 AM, but at that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. And in actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 AM. That's also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate. You know, lest we all get punished. That was the rule. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. And there they were. The 4 Dark Davers, straight up stands. Out for vengeance and blood. But the killer was there waiting for him. With the power of the hamsters, they were able to press the goodnight button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. And so they did. This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon, which is knowing knowing about the lift. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 AM so he'd wake up. Poor Nekomaru. Poor Nekomaru, this is awful. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building structure that they'd used to kill Nekomaru. Man, too smart. Too smart. I wonder if we'll get to see exactly how our boy Gundam found out the secret of the octagon, how he got through that trial. I'm kind of curious. I feel like the hamsters are everything to do with it. Then they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. Tap tap tap. I love the onomatopoeia in this. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began to descend. And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down mid-air from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and then planted a load of misdirecting nonsense, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. Well, it worked. You were stupid enough to all fall for it at first. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. And as a result, the killer couldn't return to their room. And with no options, time ran out. And there he is, just slunk in, as if he'd been there and heard it himself. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of the wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob broke. Oh no, this is too sad. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko, meaning the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. Which means that someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you. Rip Gundam Tanaka, we got you banged to rights. Banged to rights. Oh, the hamsters are blushing though, they're so... Oh, I love them. Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well. Oh, stop. Stop it already. She can't take it. She can't take it. And you know what? Neither can I. This is too sad. Why? Why? I want the hamsters to be spared, Daniel. I really do. I really want the hamsters to be spared. They don't deserve this. They don't deserve to be... They don't deserve to be sent away. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll freaking kill you myself. I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe... You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that. You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it. Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka. My beloved deadly foes, let the voting time begin. He was the best egg with the best boys, and now he surprisingly gracefully and willingly accepts the consequences. He knows he's banged to rights. How did we do? How did we do? B? That's been par for the course so far. How'd I do? Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I feel like B is okay. This result is not exciting. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Pull the Crap, I bit my tongue in the most important part. He bit his tongue. What the fuck? Well, here we go! Here we go, Bleaties. Best bit! Bim bam, we're celebrating the guilt of Gundam Tanaka. Excuse me while I cry a lot. A lot. It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys are correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. We'll just write off that one time I accidentally timed out on the guessing thing, yeah? And, it was a mistake. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka. Yay, I said all that without biting my tongue. God bless Monokuma. Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true that the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish until we hear it from Gundam. No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like. I guess we're gonna finally hear. We're gonna hear how he did it. Why do you want to talk to the one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something. Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct? You guys said Nekomaru was powerless, that I made him powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died. He fought? Lost and died? If he was just trying to cling to life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that. Oh my god, wait. Is he saying what I think he's saying? Is he saying that this is still suicide? Does this still count as suicide? Like, what? What do you mean? Explain. Fine then. I shall reveal. Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse. And I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring him to the tower. And this is what happened. Man, that's a hell of a fight scene right there. I kind of love this scene. This is cool. This looks really cool. Man, why couldn't this have been the way it ended? A mano a mano against, like, the two most badass members of the team. That would have been so good. That would have been so good. Don't you think? Oops. I mean, he is the one who hung him up there, Danu. This is true. But I kind of wonder, maybe Nekomaru really could have been okay. I guess we're about to find out. This aura making the room shiver is... Oh, this is cool. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from him. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy. He could have run, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death. How did Gundam have enough energy to fight a 2-meter killing robot while being starved for 3 days? Bro's a unit. He is Antori. Badass. Badass to the end. Badass to the end. Chuni, 100%. Badass, confirmed. A fight that risked life and death? He was serious, too. He gave it his all to try and kill me. Huh? If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complex. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself. Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing. I mean, he's right, it certainly would have complicated matters. Nekomaru really did that. This is such a cool scene, I love this. I want fan art of this. I want fan art of this. Except, like, replace Gundam's head with, like, with my model, with EP. And replace Nekomaru with Nagito. You know? I got a beef. Sensing my subtle killing intent as expected of you, Nekomaru. This scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long I'd nearly forgotten. Yeah, just a reminder, I can't do a voice deep enough for Nekomaru, so I'm just kind of... He's gonna sound weird. My voice for him keeps changing. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna roll with Brian Blessed again. This scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been team manager for so long I'd nearly forgotten. This is great. What a comforting atmosphere. That's a great line. And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me? I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance. That may actually be true, because remember he did say he didn't like that Nekomaru wasn't really human anymore, that he was now a crime against nature because he was a robot, he had no soul, all this kind of thing. So I don't think that's actually untrue. I think he means that entirely. Oh, you drench your soul with evil until the bitter end. Splendid. In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you've got. Wow, so they actually did fight. They actually did fight. Bros went at it before this happened. So he was racist. He was robotist. He was mechist? Mechist. I like the sound of that better, Daniel. Yeah, he was mechist. It does. It did look and sound like a shonen anime scene. I love it. I absolutely love it. Why? Why did you fight? We're all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you. Which is a very decent thing of him to do, to be honest, because there's nothing worse than people ramming their ideals down your throats. However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die? I mean, that's kind of a lesson for life right there. Life should be about living and having experiences and, you know, doing stuff, being who you want to be, not just counting down the minutes. There's nothing courageous about that. This is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation. Yeah, basically we can't starve to death. Though, I get it, you'd rather die. Gundam wasn't gonna have that. Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone has been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. Nothing born from resignation. It's simply a reason to give up. Giving up on life is an insult to life itself. Have you heard of the term dog eat dog? I mean, yes, dog eat dog. It is a dog eat dog world out there. Cannibalism? Not quite Chiaki, but I appreciate you anyway. In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in it. That's what it means to live. He's talking about survival of the fittest, and yeah, alright. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself? We're asking some deep questions here, Gundam. If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight in a world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy toward life. And as someone who's all about nature and the way that life is supposed to be, I can see why he was especially affronted by this whole situation. It's a violation of natural order, the arrogance of humanity. Are you saying all that just to try justify what you did? But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same way. That's why they fought, right? That man had the courage to die when he needed to. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all, and that is the absolute truth. But even so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here? Yeah, I think he's right. To be honest, I'm Team Gundam on this one. Is it horrible? Is it wrong? Yeah, but firstly, Mechamaru was up for it. He was up for it. And second of all, it was that or die slowly and painfully of starvation over a course of days. That belief is why you committed your crime. What about the final dead room? Did you do Russian roulette too? Unlike Nagito, I did it once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play. Yeah, so Gundam was literally like, fuck this noise, either I die or I kill. He very much just went straight in there with a do or die attitude. And you know what? You know what, Bleeties? I respect it. I respect it. Gundam was not gonna fuck around. He was not gonna fuck around. I can't hate this. I can't hate this. You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you... Wait, wrong person talking. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question. Oh no. Please. It is suicide, isn't it? But we were focused on the wrong person. We were focused on the wrong person. Please. We were so hung up on Nekomaru being the victim of suicide. It didn't occur to us. Well, it didn't occur to me. The suicide here is Gundam. It's Gundam. He knew. He knew this would happen. The pair of them, like, no matter who survived that fight, one of them was going down. One of them was going down for murder, and they both knew it. They both knew it. This was like suicide by pre-agreement. Just who do you think I am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools. He says that, but I don't think that's true. He's, the lady doth protest too much, as they say. Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 10 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible. Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Well, salutes in chat. 07 time. Our boy Gundam is going out. He went out gloriously with a fight. A glorious fight. They would have both died no matter what, and they both knew it. They both knew it. Rest in peace. Thank you for your sacrifices. Time for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka's special punishment. Please wait, this is too much. Sonya's heart is broken. Please help Gundam Monokuma, please. Miss Sonya, please, I beg you. Sonya. An act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself. I think it's really sweet. That's such a Gundam way of saying, like, don't pity me. You know? Gundam. It's fine to start for reals, right? I do not mind, however. What is it, my 4 dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh. Oh no, I can't. Not the dark devas of destruction. Oh, my feared 4 dark devas of destruction, that is not like you at all. But there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. And that is why until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing and daunted by nothing, let us laugh uproariously. That is Gundam Tanaka. I shall stick with my evil until the very end. Open sesame, pandemonium. I shall fill hell with true hell. Smiling and laughing to the very end. It is now raining on my face. It is punishment time. And he's going down with glee. This is it, Bleaties. This is where we end today. He's off. Rip Gundam. Rest in peace. What the The Stampede? Gundam. No, not the Dark Davers. Oh, thank God. Thank God the Dark Davers are being... They're being spared. The Dark Davers are being spared. Oh my, not the summoning circle. It's a summoning circle to hell. Gundam, you are the best of us. Give 'em hell in the netherworld. Give 'em hell. It's okay, Davis. This is what he wanted. Oh, no! Not the animal spirits! No, I'm not crying, you're crying. I'm not crying, you're crying, this is too much. Not the puppies and the hat, no! No, that was too sad. No! No, I'm actually crying for reals. Oh my God, no! No, not the kitten cherubs. No! No, this was actually the saddest one so far. Holy fuck, I am actually sat here in tears. No! Oh no, that's too much. That's too much. Oh, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. Do we get to keep the hamsters? Will they come to us? Oh God, I hope so, please. Oh, I can't deal. I can't deal. I'm an emotional wreck. I'm an emotional wreck. I am actually crying. I'm actually crying. I hope the hamsters come to us. That's too fucking much. I could just about handle the stampede, but the scene with the kittens and the hamsters and everything at the end, no, that's too much. Honestly, Celestia, also fucking awesome. Yeah, I wish it had been Nagito instead. I wish it had been Nagito. I would love to see him go down. God, I can't stand him. Gundam didn't deserve. Gundam, why? Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still linger deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Bleaties for Gundam. For Gundam's sake, we have to go on living. We have to go on living for Gundam. We have to be strong. What's the right thing to do? The right thing is to keep on living and to not let the despair get the better of us. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that. Oh, damn it. Damn it. I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something. Y'all spend so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit. Every last one of you. The biggest piece of shit is me. Damn it, why am I so weak? Bless Akane, she's so angry and she doesn't know how to control all these emotions. And I'm with her. I'm a mess. I'm a mess right now. I'm a mess. Can't deal with it. Can't deal with it. It's such a downer. Clearly, but still. Even though we feel this way, we gotta do our very best. You are right. This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not, Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. So we shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that. How long are you guys just gonna stand around chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that. Trust Monokuma to, like, you know, kick people while they're down. Yeah, I know someone just died, but let's keep killing. Hold on. How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Why is she following him? Why is she like, what is it with those two? What is it with those two? It just, I want to know. Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is it going to continue? Now then. Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food. Well, I guess this is Akane's way of dealing with it. I also want to adopt the Dark Davis Antori. I really do. Hold on a sec, that mood shift is too damn fast. No, it isn't. No, it isn't, Soda. Soda, you shut the fuck up. You let Akane deal with trauma however the fuck she deals with trauma, because whatever this girl has been through, she's been through it, okay? You let her do her thing. You do you. Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right? She's certainly something else. I reckon Fuyuhiko's got a bit of a soft spot for Akane. I think they'd be a good pair. Maybe not as, like, you know, not a shipping couple, but they would work well together. Oh, seriously, I'm starving. And let's go back for now, indeed. And then after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want. Jackie, my angel, my princess, my darling, my wife. Never have you said anything more welcome, and my ears are basically bleeding with joy. And then, let's do our best again. Yeah, you're right. Well, Bleaties, wasn't that just an absolute fucking ride? With this, the class trial has come to an end, and we return to Jabberwock Island. We're gonna check in. Chibi-me is fine. I have run over time, but thankfully I wasn't as time pressed today, but I definitely need to be stopping now before I get angry licks from EP Baba and EP Mama about running late. So thank you everybody. What an absolute fucking ride that was. I am distraught. I am dismayed. I am I'm not recovering. I mean, I say this all the time. At the end of every trial, I'm not going to recover. But this one was especially fucking crushing. This one was especially crushing. So thank you all for being here to cry with me. To cry with me through Gundam's demise. One of my best eggs. Thank you all for being excellent eggs. Thank you so much for being with me and accompanying me through this very challenging time. It has been an excellent stream today, and I very much hope that we get to keep the 4 Dark Devas. Hopefully they'll pop up later on. Gundam is in a better place now. He's surrounded by all of the animals that he's loved in his lifetime as a breeder. Clearly they weren't going to let him go to hell. I think that's proof that he's a good egg, you know? That's proof he's a good egg. So boys and girls and everything else, my bleaties, my precious, thank you so much for spending your time with me today and for choosing to be a part of the Good Egg Covenant. Other covenants are available. Speak to your nearest talking cat if you wish to realign, but I'd rather you didn't. I hope you stay with me. Hopefully I'll see you again on Wednesday. It will probably be the morning again because that seems to be what's best in this household for the time being, before I get back to my own fields and my schedule is back to being at 1 p.m. again. But just keep watching the socials. I will update with my time. So until then, thank you all so much. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. And until Thursday, for the Inner Worlds 2 point and click, bye bye!